Hi there. Today we're going to be doing something very cool on the K02. This kit is so versatile, so much fun. It's a hair there. Damn it. Perfect intro, but there's a hair in my K02. Anyway, this little thing has really impressed me because it's very simple. It's extremely fun. I'm not going to say we're going to do like a whole album on this thing, but you can have a great time with it. Now lately I've been really appreciating group boxes that have built-in speakers like this, the Deluge, back in the day the OP1, because I can play around with my kids and my kids hear the sounds. And I was playing around with them and I remember that this thing has a microphone built in. So, that's my kid.
Me gusta ir al parque.
That's my daughter.
Fin.
My son. As you can tell, Ghosty, Spin, Spider-Man comics. I hope I don't get copyrighted by this. Sorry, Disney. Now, the funny thing is, I was just messing around with my kids, but it ended up being fertile ground for some very, very cool and very trippy sampling effects shenanigans. So, before I get started, just remember that TE did not send me this. This video is not sponsored by anyone except myself. Now, if you do want to get a TE for yourself, it would be great if you use my affiliate links because that's a way that you can support me while fulfilling your gas. So to get started, I just added some stock sample drums, and I bet you've heard this before, but the K02 has just an amazing set of samples that comes in the box. I mean, it's really fun to sample into it, but you could just get on by your whole life with what it comes with. So first off, I sequenced in the drum pattern, and I did that with a combination of live recording and also kind of step recording with the sequencer on the K02, which has proved to be way better than I thought at first. I mean, I thought it was pretty good when I started using it, but now that I've had, I don't know, about like 4 months with it, it's kind of like the step sequencer on the OP1, but better. You have like a great reference of what is being triggered in each one of the steps, and it makes for just, I don't know, it just makes sense. The other thing that I did here was use the beat repeat. And remember that these pads are velocity sensitive, so you can have a lot of expression here, like really soft, hit harder, soft, harder. So I ended up with this. Ooh, kind of like this. Okay, this. Okay, let's sample that. Totally improvised. Okay. Ooh. This thing's so cool. See, that's the beauty of this. You just, you know, it's so fluid. You just start making stuff as you go along. And this internal mic is just, Okay, so now I wanted some chords, some harmonies to go along with this. So I went and found this beautiful sound, which is sound 523, which I have no idea what it is, but if you go into keys mode, you can play these chromatically and polyphonically, which is very, very cool. So I can use chords. Nice, right? Now, what if we did some beat repeat, but we add a bit of swing? So let's see, 54 swing. 56. Need some effects. Let's see. A little bit of delay. I really wish that the sound design options, the low pass filter, the high pass filter, was per sample. TE, if you're listening, please, please, please make that happen, because it would be just so damn powerful if this thing could go sample per sample. Because right now, let's say if I had a delay, it's going to affect the whole kit, the whole group A, and I wish it was not so. Okay, nice. Remember, this thing does not have many voices. I can't remember how many right now. I think it was 12 mono, 6 poly. I'll put something here on a title on my face telling you exactly how many voices it has, but you have to be very, very careful because it's very easy to run out of them. So now we have the drums, we have the chords, which take up a lot, and that's where I think that resampling on this is vital. This would be very, very cool if you could just condense all those voices into just one track so you could keep building. But let us not be disheartened. So now what I wanted was a nice fat bass. And this bass is bass number 419. Go into keys mode. You can play it chromatically. This time I'm going to be using it in mono. So how does Andrew say it? Let's do bass to it. Okay, we're starting to build something, but now here is where the magic really happened. And that is
Boasty.
my kids.
Parque. Parque. Beam. Beam.
Now, on their own,
Boasty.
yeah, they sound cute, but maybe it's not a song yet. But remember, the KO2 has some punch into it. Sorry. Horrible pun, I'm sorry. Now we're going to do my favorite combo, which is the beat repeat plus pitch shifting. So we go to the fader, but pitch, and now we have a DJ style fader here. So now I'm going to grab my kids and I'm going to chop them up. Sorry, that came out wrong. Now we're going to grab my kids' sampled voices and
F Boasty. Beam. 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 Boasty. Beam. 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 Beam.
there we go.
Beam.
Beautiful. So let's see if I can record that in here and then play with the punch-in effects. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if this is great or if I'm going to hell for this, but let's see. Okay, most of the punching effects are pretty much gimmicks, but there are a couple that are very cool. For example, the pitch, the velocity, and the mod, and I'm going to show you right now. Because, like, for example, the release, it makes like a tape stop, but it's not exactly, you know, that very useful. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But let me show you how this sounds with the punching effects that I actually use. Anyway, that's it. That's my live show. I really hope you enjoy this. This is really fun. I mean, there's a reason I'm actually in this. Anyway, I really enjoy hanging out with you. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found this video useful or at least entertaining. And I will see you next time. Have a great week. See you soon.